Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Gunner Hazmat Suit mod, which is being made by user Default the Fixer. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a modified version of the standard vanilla Hazmat Suit being made, I guess, slash modified, by the Gunners. And I actually really do like this mod, as not only do these things look simply magnificent, but it just makes sense to me that an organized military power like the Gunners would try and protect their troops to other sorts of damages in the world besides just bullets. And all in all, it just looks really cool, and it's an awesome upgrade to the standard hazmat suits in the game. And again, just the look of these is amazing, with a lot of detailing going into the textures and little bits and bobs of extra things being added on. Now, of course, effectively, it is just the hazmat suit, and I'll show a side-by-side of the look of the two, but as you can tell there, you've got cool additional gunner patches added to it, a biohazard symbol on the shoulders, and even things like ammo pouches, holsters, and that cool knife being added in, making it look a lot more intimidating, and that is just wonderful. So let's take a look at what we do get on the stat end of things, as it is not just a texture and model edit, but, oh boy, this thing's up-armored, giving you a lot more protection. So let's have a look at the Gunner Hazmat Suit here, which will offer you 80 physical damage resist, 40 poison resist, 30 energy resist, and of course 1,000 radiation resist for just a mere 5 weight. And that is a lot of protection for, you know, not a whole lot to carry around, and it can be made better. Now, I should also mention here, there isn't just this version of the hazmat suit, there is also a skull version shown on the screen right now, which is identical in every way, shape, and form, except for the fact that it has the giant gunner's skull on the helmet of this thing, which is kind of cool. I do like that little addition. It definitely does scream Gunners to me, and is just a nice little variant, but it is just a variant. The stats are exactly the same on it. Now, as for how you do get one of these lovely things, well, there are 2 of them that exist in the world, a standard version as well as a skull version, and you'll find that over at the Hallucinogen building in downtown, where just outside the entrance to the right-hand side on those picnic benches, you'll actually find these 2 just sitting there for you to pick up, and so it's quite easy to get your hands on them. Now, besides that, if you want more than just those 2, well, you can also just go to any chemistry station in the world, head down to Utility, and you can see that for a mere 10 cloth, 1 glass, 5 leather, 2 nuclear material, and 5 steel, you can make yourself either the standard Gunner Hazmat Suit or the skull version. And it's just wonderful. So you can make yourself a lot of these to kit out a settlement that's in an irradiated area or something along those lines, which is pretty cool. Now, as for modifications on these things, it's pretty simple but pretty nice. You can take any of these suits and add in ballistic weave all the way up to Mark 5, giving this thing a whole lot of damage protection. Now, sadly, we can't add in any linings to make this thing even better, or say any pocketed enhancements. I would love that personally, but the weave does make it a lot more useful as armor. And again, it makes sense that the Gunners of all people would have this sort of up-armored hazmat suit. It's just wonderful. I really do love how this thing looks, how it does defend you, and of course does look good whether you're going with the male body type or the female body type there. It, you know, just looks like the normal hazmat suit, but again with those additional bits and bobs added, which I think just make it look so much better, but also intimidating and very, very Gunner-esque. But yeah, that's really all to talk about with this lovely little mod. It's just a cool, simple little suit of armor that is also quite useful. So if you'd like to have a look at this for yourself, which I would certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that is going to be it for today, my friends. I hope you all have enjoyed and that you do come back for the next episode when hopefully we'll be looking at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.